Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way, if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments, get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.
Yo, what's good, y'all? What's going on? What's the word? How everybody doing out there? Y'all already know what it is. We are back again, man. And it's time for the Tuesday banger. It's time for the Tuesday banger, y'all. That's a lock. It's time for the Tuesday banger, and I got one. I keep a banger at all times. But like I always say before I start my videos, I have no problem delivering this content to everybody that's out there doing the right thing, working a 9 to 5, getting their grind on the legit way. I have no problem making sure I'm dropping this content for y'all to have something to watch in the morning times. I have no problem doing these things. I also have no problem making sure I'm warning y'all and telling y'all about how dangerous prison is. But I just need y'all to do one thing for me though. And that's just stay out the way, man. That's all I'm asking for. I'm not asking for a lot. I'm just asking you to live the rest of your life out here on these streets. Not put yourself in jail, man. You're gonna be regretting everything you've done when you know you should have done the right thing before everything went bad, man. Like, you can save yourself right now, man. Change your life around, man. The streets is over with. The streets is a myth, whatever you want to call it. It's a wrap for the streets, man. Nobody's getting away with nothing, man. So right now, if you out there breaking the law, thinking you get into the bag, you kind of really wasting your time if you don't have the mindset of investing that bread. I'm letting you know now, you better invest your bread before everything comes crashing down, man, because they know everything. They see everything, and there's too many confidential informants out here not to know everything that's going on out here on these streets. So if you think you're getting away with it, you're not, man. It's just a matter of time before your number is called, man. I'm trying to save y'all right now by telling you to change your life around. Change your life around. You don't got to go through these situations, man. Stay out the way. You ain't got to go through these situations, man. I'm telling you the right thing. So make the right decision, period. But y'all already know what it is, man. This is the Tuesday banger game. So what I need y'all to do with this one, like, share, and subscribe this one, y'all. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. Boy, it's time for business. It's time for business, y'all. And the story I got for y'all today is called Crazy situation right here, y'all. Crazy situation, but y'all do know in penitentiary, it gets dangerous over those phones, man. Like, you gotta understand, I know y'all see a lot of cell phones on social media, and I know y'all see that, but at the end of the day, the people that's not using those things, man, the people that don't have the money to afford to buy those things, they are still shaking off the wall phone. The wall phone in prison, jail, wherever you wanna be, it gets dangerous for a lot of reasons, man. I'm telling you, people, they try to make this is our phone, like each member of a different team, you know what I mean? This is our phone, this is their phone, this is our phone. You only can get on the phone, you gotta go holler at him to get on the phone. I'm letting you know now, you're getting locked up in 2025, be prepared to go through something like this. You think you're gonna be riding the phone like you was in jail? No, when you get to the real spread, the real penitentiary, there's gonna be different rules. So with that being said, y'all, we on Greensville for this one, y'all. We on Greensville for this one, man. And I can remember, man, being in the go home pod. Y'all know when I'm on Greensville, I'm in the go home pod, man. So like, y'all gotta understand, like, through my whole bid, y'all, through my whole bid from Sussex to Lawrenceville, man, like, I never really witnessed a phone situation. Now, when I left Lawrenceville kind of in 2016, 15, that's when people started coming back telling me later on that it was getting hectic with the phones. And that was something that, you know, that I kind of expected. But when I was there, it was like no need, because I never really cared about the wall phone when I was in Lawrenceville. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Like, I was trying to get a cell phone the whole time I was there. And I had a phone one time on Sussex. So I still used the wall phone more than a cell phone on Sussex, but I still was able to accomplish getting one on Sussex. Got to Lawrenceville, was a million of them. So I never really had a payphone issue or seen dudes have issues, because majority of the dudes on Lawrenceville was rocking them jacks. So I get transferred to Greensville, y'all, like, and the first instinct of me seeing that it was like it was a different situation. Like I knew I was in a different prison. I knew it was a different ball game about to happen all in front of my eyes. Like I knew something different was going to be. It wasn't going to be like Lawrenceville. I knew it because Lawrenceville is probably on. It's a different camp. It's a different prison. Now they moved me to reentry, which is supposed to be something that, you know, I go to the place and, you know, I kind of get in my mind about a lot of things about going home, getting ready for the street. That's why it's called a reentry program. So it's programs, classes, all type of stuff like that. Now I was ready to do that, but I knew just coming to Greensville, I knew that was a different place, man. It was real prison. I knew it was. And when I saw how it was when they got me off the bus and I seen it, man, like they put me in real prison. Like everything changes. That's how I go. You get transferred, you witness new atmosphere, different dudes, different psychos, all type of stuff. So when I first got there, when I first noticed it was crazy over the jacks, y'all, is when I was in the intake pod. Now, when you first get there, you move to the intake pod. Now, the intake pod is a pod the same size as the regular pods, same amount of doors as the regular pods. But the only thing about that is the intake pod. So you only there temporarily. You only go there until they assign you to the pod you're going to. Now, when I get over there, I walk in the block. It's a million dudes, different races, all type of stuff. It's just crowded in there. So I'm just getting on the camp. So I'm trying to see, can I get on the jack and let my people know that I'm here? So I remember asking one dude who was next on the phone. And he told me this person was next on the phone. I went to that person. He told me it was another dude next on the phone. And I went to that person. He told me it was another dude next on the phone. Long story short, after I finish getting the whole list of who has next on the phone, it's going to be no more phone time. You think anybody had compassion to be like, yo, bro just got here, man. Let me get bro on the jack. No, nobody had compassion because they know the phone game is just different. You got to be cold-blooded. And that's just what it was. So after they spun me for a while, I ended up bumping into my homeboy roommate that was on Lawrenceville with me, man. And I didn't really kick it with him. He was just my homeboy, tough money roommate. I seen him. He's on the red team. He ended up getting me on the jack. So he got me on the jack. Everything was copacetic, but I didn't stay in that pod. So when I got moved from that pod to next door, because they moved me directly next door, which was a go home pod / got maniacs in there / kind of like it's regular pod still, but it was like an honor pod too, because they would choose who they want in there. Like if you somebody that they don't want in that pod, you not going in that pod. So I got moved to that pod by default. If you follow my channel, heard my stories, you know why I got moved over there. I got into it with my old roommate in the intake pod. So the lady, I thought she was moving me in another cell. She told me to move next door. So when I moved next door, you know, I'm over there. Like I can stay over here if they want me to stay over here. But if I'm somebody that they don't want over there, they're going to move you to the real reentry, which was on the other side of the yard, which is where it's a whole side of the yard of reentry, which was, they said all the psychopaths was at. So I wasn't really pressed to go there, even though if I had to go there, I would go. But when I got over there, I ran into somebody that told me, look, you need to stay over here. This joke sweet over here. So he gave me the count. I ended up staying over there, long story short. So when I get over there, I'm seeing how the phone situation is. Like my first couple of days, it was a little, I seen it was wild. But the dude who told me to stay over there, he used to get on the phone through the dude Doc and this dude named Jersey. Now the dude named Jersey, somebody I spoke about in a lot of stories. He was a guy from New Jersey, but he wasn't supposed to be in that pod. He was just cool with Doc. Now, Doc is the main guy over there. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, it was probably like 5 old heads, 6 old heads over there that had classes. And that's what they did over there. They would mix the old timers in with us. Like, and I didn't mind them doing it. I just think they don't supposed to live with us. Like, as far as them having a class and like showing us the way, giving us good advice, you know what I mean? And they've been down forever, whatever the case. Like, I feel like they can do that because I'm not knocking. Like a lot of those dudes was doing those, having like when they finally pick you, like, yo, we're gonna let them. Once I guess you got to present your class to like the administration. If they think that's a sturdy enough class and it's gonna help people, they'll help you out. You help them, they'll help you. So by them helping you is by you doing this class. When you go for parole, it's gonna look good. So they had like 5, 6 different old heads in there, like, and it was regular dudes in there, but like you could tell the old heads was the ones that had the class. So Doc was one of the ones that had the class. Doc was one of the main ones that had the class. He was one of the main teachers in there. Like his class was the class that never wasn't going nowhere. Everybody else was trying to get on Doc level and they knew that. So when dude told me he was on the phone line with Doc in Jersey, I understood it. You know what I mean? I went to them. I hollered at them. You know what I mean? I ended up getting in with Doc and got cool with Jersey. So I told y'all another story. I think Doc kind of just looked at it like, you know, like I need extra muscle on the phone. And like he looked, I wasn't a little dude from Norfolk. Like he, you know, I've been down a minute already, but I'm trying to go home like the next person. I don't got a lot of time, but still you want to have some sturdy dudes that's going to hold the phone down, because once anybody smells weakness on your phone, things can get crazy in there. And that's how it is. Like, dudes will try your phone, and like, you got to be serious about the phone. So I go from not even caring about a wall phone to now I have to live to like, the wall phone is all we have now. Somebody like me, I can adapt fast because I done been through all type of situations. Even though I'm at the door right now, this phone is the #1 priority. Like, I'm letting y'all know now. And I know that sounds crazy, but I'm protecting the phone like everybody else. Now, Doc really didn't have to protect the phone because a lot of dudes respected Doc, and a lot of dudes knew that for real, you end up messing with Doc, Doc might end up, you know what I mean? Not saying Doc was on the police time, you know what I mean? But you could get a chance of getting out the pod. So Doc had that type of respect, but he still had me in the dude Jersey holding the jack. So like, it was me, Doc, Jersey. My man that got me in the pod, he was from somewhere by Lawrenceville. I can't remember the county, but he was from somewhere over there. And it was 4 of us on the jack. We had a phone line. It was us. Now, that was our phone. The phone beside us was the Muslim phone. The phone beside the Muslim phone was the blue team phone. The phone besides the blue team phone was the red team phone. So that's all phones it is. Now, soon as I got in there, somebody broke that last phone right there, man. So it went from the blue team having a phone, like, I don't know what happened. So they said somebody got to fighting and they broke the phone. So I guess the punishment that the administration was giving them is that we're not going to give them another phone. Let them deal with 4 phones. So it's only 4 phones in the pod. So now it's only our phone, the Richmond phone, the red team phone, and the Muslim phone. So somehow, I don't know how they brokered this deal, and things be happening differently in different prisons. Like, you know, somebody might know him, somebody might be from that city or whatever the case, but somehow the blue team was able to broker a deal to be able to get on the Muslim phone. And it was like the Muslims and the blue team was sharing a phone. A little bit before this, man, I witnessed a crazy situation with the phones with my own roommate, and it got crazy violent, man. And like, that really opened my eyes to like how serious this phone is, man. Like, people will like they will go all out for this phone. I seen it with my own eyes. So like, I just been seeing situations about this phone since I've been in there. You know what I mean? Like, really, God was really looking out for me. It hasn't really been no situations. And I told you the secret weapon was Doc. Like, I was locked in with Doc. You know what I mean? I'm at the end of the road. I don't give a damn what his rap shit was before then or whatever the case. Once I scanned him, that joint came back maybe in his past. You know what I mean? Sometimes the joint will come up like that, man. You know what I mean? For a lot of them old timers, that maybe in his past, like it'll be like that. Like, they might have jiggled and shake around the road back in the day. But me and Doc was locked in. We had our phone line, and we was gonna protect that phone, y'all. So boom. Now, a little bit more time went on. Like, I'm really getting like used to this, what it is. Like, I know what it is. Like, my man that grew up by Lawrenceville, his cell was on the bottom tier. When they popped the door, he run and get our jack, because our jack was the second jack, even though we really didn't have to do that. But still, like, you want to be on point. He'll run and go get our jack. He'll usually hold it because Jersey will go first. Jersey will get on the joint. If Jersey can't get on the joint, I'll use it. If I can't use it, Doc will probably use it. If Doc can't use it, you know, if it's somebody that's cool, you know, yeah, like in the daytimes and stuff, it might not be jumping as like how it be, but the afternoons it gets tricky. So the Muslims and the blue team members are sharing a phone. And it's a different situation because, like, I thought it would be like, you know, the blue team had a couple of little young dudes, but they had like this main dude. Like, the main dude was probably like, I'll say right around this time, I'm 33, I'm early 30s. The blue team member dude, he was like probably like, I'll give him like 40 something. He was like 40 something. He was older than us, but he didn't look old. He was in shape. You know what I mean? He had his stuff together. He used to work out. But at the end of the day, he was still with that blue team. Like, he didn't play around when it came to that blue team. Like, he was serious about it. And for real, I don't even know if he was about to go home. You know what I mean? But he was in the pod. So I'm witnessing them share the phone. I'm witnessing how everything is cool. Everything is going smooth at first with the jump, man. Then it was only 3 Muslims left in the pod. So it's only 3 Muslims. The 2 of the Muslims that's sharing the phone with all the blue team members, like, they, you know, they don't want no problems. You know what I mean? Like, 2 of them, one of them was about to go home. One of them was in there, but just like how Jersey was, he was cool with one of the old heads. So I guess he got him in the block, got his Muslim brother in the block. So now that he's gone, it's like, it's only 2 people. So like, the blue team members kind of like, you know, they see what's going on. So it's only 2 people left. One of the dudes about to go to the crib. Man, I look up one day, y'all, this is my word, the main blue team member, man. We're gonna call him T, man. We're gonna call him T, man. With the main blue team member, I look up, I see him at the phone. So as I'm coming down the steps, because I slept upstairs, I'm coming down the steps, y'all. I'm looking at him, and he like this. He calling all his homies. He calling all the blue team members over there to him, and he all by the phone. So I get to the phone. Jersey was at. Jersey got the phone, but he looking over there where they at. I walk. I'm like, what's going on? He like, I think they about to buck on the Muslim dude. I'm like, what? He like, yeah, I think they about to buck on the Muslim dude, man. That's crazy. I'm like, what you mean buck? He like, man, they telling them they can't use the jack no more. Now y'all know the Muslims is they have any prison you go to in any state, man, like in the country, like the Muslims has a heavy they have a heavy presence, like big presence. Like it's always a lot of them. Like it's always a lot of Muslims incarcerated for some reason. I don't know why. Like, but there's a lot of them always. So it's like they have their own little gang. Not really a gang. They have their own team. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna call them a gang. It's just a lot of them. So like usually there's a decent amount in every pod, but like y'all told y'all what kind of pod this is. So it was like it was only a few. So the blue team see they opportunity to kind of like, you know, kind of like poke their chest out. And we looking at this junk like, junk crazy, like, you know what I mean? Like, what's going on? So the dude T, he got all his dudes over there. So we seen the Muslim dude, one of them about to go home. One of them got like 2 weeks left. He got like 2 weeks left. I don't know how he been down. He got gray in his beard. I don't know how long he been locked up, but I know he ready to go home. They come down the steps. Both of them slept on the top tier. They come down the steps. So they standing over there. So they walk over there where the blue team members was at in front of everybody. And they was like, yo, who going? What's the line look like? What the line look like? The dude that's about to go home. He was like, yo, what the line look like? The blue team member dude T, he was like, it ain't nothing but a line of locs now. It ain't nothing but a line of locs. Ain't nothing but locs using this phone now. Ain't nothing but locs using this phone. So to us, it looked like they was preying on the weak. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm not saying the Muslims were weak, but I told y'all there's only 2 of them in the pod. So it looked like they was preying on the weak because they knew dude was about to go to the crib. The other dude, now I don't know how he feeling at this particular moment. So the dude that's about to go home say, what? What you mean? This our phone. This our original phone. Dude, he was like, it was your original phone. This our phone now. This a blue phone now. Yeah, this a blue phone now. Yeah, this our phone now. This our phone. So I'm looking at the other dude because like, from you not about to go home. So I'm trying to see what he gonna do. So the other dude like, nah, forget that. Y'all ain't gonna do, nah, y'all can't just strong arm us out the phone. Y'all can't just take us off the phone like that. Dude, T was like, man, look, y'all not using this phone. It's whatever what y'all want to do. I'll rumble either one of y'all. My homies will rumble. We ain't gonna jump y'all. We ain't gonna do none of that, but you're not using this phone. So it was like a Mexican standoff for a minute, y'all, over this damn wall phone. It was like a Mexican standoff. So they standing there and they going back and forth. So the other dude that's not about to go home, that's a Muslim, he was like, I'll fight you. He told T, I'll fight you. T was like, say no more. They walk back to T cell. T slept kind of in the back part by the door. They go back there, man, my word. So the dude is about to go home. Of course, he had to hold his Muslim brother down. Even though he got like 2 weeks left, he had to hold his Muslim brother down. But I see him talking to his Muslim brother like, look, just let it go. Just let it go. Like, just let it go, man. And I know he was telling him that because he about to go to the crib. But that's what he was like, man, just let it go. Come on, he won't try to let him fight because if it get ugly, he got to get into it. If it get super ugly, dude can mess his 2 weeks up. So I feel him. I feel him at the end of the day, man. His phone is not that important, y'all. It's not. Man, the man going in anyway. He going that junk, y'all. I promise y'all, I didn't walk back there. Like, I'm not part of the blue team, I'm not a Muslim, so I didn't go back there. But I promise y'all, man, like, soon as they went in there, it's like the par got quiet. All y'all everybody like, oh, shit. This is the second thing I witnessed that was crazy over these damn phones. Like, I didn't know it was getting to this point. But I'm starting to live the life of a goon for this damn phone. Like, this could be me one day over this goddamn phone. And all I hear is... Niggas get running for a minute. Then you see the dude that's about to go home. He like... Then you see the blue team members. They standing behind him kind of like they drooling. You can see the drool coming out their mouth. They like, I wish you would jump in this jump. I wish you... Come on. Go in there and help your Muslim brother. And it's a one-on-one fight. Man, I promise y'all, man, that's how I knew Muslim dude was losing the fight because the blue team members, they were standing around the jump looking like, please jump in. Please jump in. Dude had 2 weeks left, man. I ain't even mad at him, y'all. But that man ain't jumping that fight, y'all. So, boom! Fight over with. The dude had to go get his Muslim brother out the jump. He come out the jump, man. He beat up. The dude T get off on him. He got off on him, man. I'm like, damn, man. Like, these niggas go hard. They straight. They phone broke. That phone, there's only 4 phones in the pod. That phone is broke. Now these dudes are strong on the Muslims' phone, but there's no Muslims in here. You know what I mean? So, like, even when the Muslims hear about this, like, what can they do? Because it was a one-on-one fight. The other Muslim brother didn't get involved. Like, so it's nothing really to report except somebody got their ass whooped. You know what I mean? So I'm just looking at this shit like, damn, man, like, this phone shit is hectic. I'm like, this shit is bananas, man. Like, dudes is like, you know, I'm about to go to the crib too. And like, just y'all don't understand. Like, I wish y'all can witness, like, man, to see how serious people taking off these phones. So in the meantime, you know, it's still us, it's still the Richmond dudes, it's still the red team, you know, and now the blue team have their own phone now. So it's like, it was like a different spin of the pod, y'all. It started feeling like, yo, like, even this a go home pod, like, bro, you better be on point. You better be on point because any given time, it can be some BS over this phone, y'all. So boom. But I ain't tripping at the end of the day. Why? Why would I trip at the end of the day? Because I already know what I'm gonna do. Like, if I feel like I'm being overnumbered with guys that's gonna try to jump me, because it wasn't really nobody that I rock with on that camp, on that side of the yard, probably. Like, it was nobody that I really knew and rock with. I ain't gonna lie, I've been locked up 16 years. And I came to a side of the yard where I really didn't know nobody. I knew a few dudes, but really nobody. So when the odds against me, y'all already know the count. Like, I was already saying, somebody do something crazy, I'm gonna spaz out on them in front of the police and go to the hole. It don't matter. I'm going home, bro. You know what I mean? So, like, however people want to do it. Or we can go in the sale. It depends. You know what I mean? Either way, I got to be careful about how I'm picking my battles at the end of the day, because right now I'm in some maniac situation with this jack. So now that the blue team members, man, they got their own little phone again. They back moving around like everything was straight. Richmond dudes never had a problem. If somebody coming there from Richmond, they can always get on the Richmond phone. The red team members were straight. If somebody coming there, they can always get on the red team phone. We had the jack, and I told y'all we was the neutral crew. But at the end of the day, Doc was the guy. You know what I mean? So, like, I was kind of safe fucking with Doc. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. So, but we still on goon mode too, because Jersey wasn't no little dude. I wasn't no little dude. And at the end of the day, like, this is what it is. Respect us like y'all respected the members, the red team and the blue team. Respect us like that. And that's how we was carrying it. So I ain't gonna lie, like, everything was going all right as far as with the blue team and everybody with the phone. Even though at any given moment, this phone can become a weapon. And it can be dangerous, man, like any given moment. So out of nowhere, they move another older dude into the pod, y'all. They move another older dude into the pod, man. I'll say old head probably about 55. Old head with Junior Seau game, you hear me? Old head with old, bald head, gray hair, you know what I mean? Still slightly in shape for his age, but like he could just tell he was bitten for a minute, you know what I mean? He was bitten for a minute. So when he moved in, he moving around, I see dudes talking to him, and I hear him like, yeah, what's up, Slim? What's up, Slim? So I thought he was from DC, so I hear how he talking. You know, he got the little lingo when he talking. And I hear how he talk, he sounds like a DC dude, so that's why I was assuming where he was from. So he get to talking to dudes. The dude Jersey told me that he got nominated to come into the pod to be able to start his own class. He was like, he do a class about, I forgot what it was, but it was something about like drug prevention or like just ways of saying no to drugs, like how drugs can land you back in prison. Like that's how their classes used to be. So he had a class like that he was about to introduce to our pod that we was gonna have to do, you know what I mean, add on to our program list. So he moving the pod. So when I get from old head, like, you know, old head been down a minute, like the rest of the old head trying to make parole. So I ain't knocking that. So me and him never really like had nothing to talk about or nothing like that. Except that time, a few times in class. But I can remember old head first night in the pod. So after he done put his stuff up, got comfortable, brought his food downstairs, sitting at the table, talking to a couple guys. Old head was like, I'll say old head was like 6. Like I'll say he was like 6'1". Like he wasn't no little short dude or nothing. Old head was about 6'1". I ain't gonna lie. He was not way taller than me. He was a little taller than me, you know what I mean? So it comes to find out that this what made it crazy, because like he didn't like for real. I didn't like it was really no Muslims for real. You know what I mean? Except the dude that got beat up, and the dude that got beat up, he stayed in the pod for a while. Then he ended up sliding. He didn't even stay in our pod. So it's really no Muslims in there that I know about. if you are Muslim, like, they're not saying they was keeping it on the low, it just wasn't a lot in there, you know what I mean? So the old head turned out to be a Muslim. And I seen him, like, first when I went to his cell, because his cell was right kind of like by the back steps where we were working out at. And I seen he had the prayer rug, and then I seen him come out for Juma, you know what I mean? So after he done got like situated in the pod for a while, he ain't say nothing like the first couple nights he was there. The weekend rolled by. I see old head sitting at the table. We sit at the table, we talking to the other old head. Then he got up and he went over there and talked to Doc. And then he was standing over there talking to Doc. And then while they talking, me and Jersey standing in the cut, the other dude that's on the line with us, he on the phone. So Doc said, "Where's that?" I'm like, "What's up?" He like, "Come here, right quick." So him and old head back there talking. I'm like, walk up. "What's up?" "Yeah, hey." Talking about, "Man, this phone is." Telling this madness in here. I said, "Shh." I said, "Man, I just left Lawrenceville." I said, "Dudes weren't fighting over the phone where I was at." I said, "Dudes weren't fighting over the jack." I said, "Here, I done seen all type of stuff, man." Like, I said, it gets serious over this phone. I said, "We got a phone." You know what I mean? He was like, "The Muslims ain't got no phone." I was like, "Shit, they had a phone." I was laughing about it. I ain't laugh out loud, but I'm just like, they had a phone, you know what I mean? But, you know, when you outnumbered in prison, sometimes stuff like this happen. You know what I mean? So he like, Doc was like, well, I'm pretty sure you can get on the phone. He was like, "Yeah, because I got a wife. I'm going home with my wife. And I got to be able to talk." I look, he had a wedding ring on. You know what I mean? I'm looking at him. I'm like, he got a wedding ring. Like, but I'm looking at old head as he's standing there. Like, his look is just like he looking at the phones. He looking serious. And I see the wedding ring. And then I'm looking at his age. I couldn't do nothing else, y'all, but stare at his ass. Maybe in his past. He got a pass. Because he probably did it maybe in his past, y'all. So boom. I won't mad at him, man. You know what I mean? If you shake out the road back in the day and now you try to go to the land, you got a wife and everything now, I ain't mad at you, dog. It's not none of my business. But my scanner gonna tell me to play. So he wasn't a threat to me as a predator or nothing like that. But he probably shook in his past. And that's what the scanner told me. So I won't mad at him. But I know he was looking at me like I was crazy. Because like, as he's standing there looking like what his thoughts gonna be, when he turned around and looked at me again, I was like, then I caught myself. I know he was like, "This nigga just looked me up and down." I wasn't looking him up and down, pause. I was scanning him, you know what I mean? But you can't hear my scanner, so I was, in my head, it's just like, I'm like, this nigga's not a predator. But at the end of the day, the old head wasn't feeling that, how that phone shit was looking, you know what I mean? So I see him going over and talk to a couple guys, talk to a couple dudes. I look up, he's talking to the dude T. The dude T, he's standing there like this. He like, you see old head talking that old head lingo. He like, "Yeah, cause you know, you know, yeah, old head get on that. You know how old heads be, they get on that old head super animated lingo. Like, hey, young blood, you gotta." I ain't gonna never talk like that. I promise y'all. He's like, "Yeah, young blood, yeah, you know, baby." Yeah, he over there. Yeah, and the dude T like. And then just walked over by the phone. He walked over to the crip dude on the phone. He was like, "Let him get behind you." She over here like, he tried to dap the dude up. That's on the phone. That's waiting on the phone. I guess he was like, yeah, I'm after you, young blood." Crip dude turn around like, gave him the shoulder game. Over here was like, he got off the phone. He gave that shit to the old head. Old head start using the phone. I look up, I see the dude T talking to the other blue team member that was on the phone. He over there talking, you see T kind of. Now, Jersey dealt with the blue team members more than he dealt with the red team members. Now, I'm thinking it's because the neighborhood he grew up at in New Jersey was all blue team members. So he kind of like rocked with blue team members, and he wasn't a blue team member. But Jersey used to rock with those dudes slightly. He would talk to them. He went like he gonna get into their beef or whatever, nothing like that. But he would still like congregate with them. So after dude and T start talking, Jersey pull up over me. And Jersey like, "Yo," he was like, "Yo, look." He was like, "Man, say word." The old head saying that he belong in their line. The old head say he belong in their line, man. I'm like, he belong in their line? He was like, "Yeah, because he Muslim." He was like, "That junk was a Muslim phone." I was like, "Yo, bro, many moons ago, bro. That shit was a Muslim phone many moons ago, bro." I'm like, they outnumbered in this pod. Like, the Muslims ain't never been soft. And this isn't a soft jank right here. It's just they outnumbered. It's nobody, you know what I mean? It's really nobody, you know what I mean? So he like, man, that shit crazy. I told them niggas, man, like, man, I don't fuck off, man. I'm trying to go home, man. He like, man, fuck that shit, man. You know what I mean? Like, he can use the phone for now. So they used to let him use the phone here and there. Every blue moon, you know what I mean? Old head used to go holler at the little crew from the R, because I think he knew somebody from the R too. He'll holler at him every blue moon. He'll slide over and I'll jump for a quick call because he rocked with Doc. So it was like he was still getting phone time, but like this man, he one of them old heads that got an old lady, you know. So he trying to use the phone like he used to use the phone, but he's trying to go home all in one motion. That's his whole play. I was told that old head was about to go for parole around the time that I was going home, which was in March. So that's probably when he was time that he was gonna go for parole. But going up for parole in that part was always a good thing. I seen dudes go home on parole from that part. So he was feeling good that it was a comfortable situation. But old head, one of those dudes that like to ride the jack. He liked to ride the jack, y'all. So like, I want to say it was Easter. It was Easter, man. And like, this was a holiday, not really a crazy holiday in there, but it was a holiday, which was Easter. And everybody's using the phone. I done been on the phone a few times. Like, I done called everybody, Bomb Dukes, my girl, everybody. I done called everybody. I done been on the phone, you know what I mean? So like, the phone wasn't really mattering to me because I done already been on the jump that morning, that afternoon. So I look up, the phones is jumping. The phones is jumping though. Like, the phones is jumping, everybody pick and rolling. So he ain't look over, old head ain't look over at our phone and be like, let me use your phone. Like, can I get on the jack? Can I make it? Cause we would have let him. You know what I mean? Like, we be trying to get problems, like, we don't really want problems. So we would have let Unc on the phone. We would have let him on the phone. No, he didn't do that. Unc just sitting on the table, and he's seen how every phone is being pick and rolled in that bitch. Everybody. The white dudes in there, like, when it's a holiday, they'll get in with somebody. They'll try to get in with somebody and let them use the phone. And it's sad that it's like this, y'all. Like, this reality that I'm telling y'all, man, like, damn, a nigga can't use the phone. Like, this shit is a sad reality, man. Like, it was sad for me to witness this shit. You know what I mean? The only thing that made this shit all right, when I was witnessing this shit, that I was about to go to the crib. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, man, but seeing how serious this shit was being taken, man, like these stupid ass phones where you still gotta punch the damn number in, this shit was stupid. So, old head, he's sitting on the table, and he's just watching everybody. Niggas is like this, hey, Richard dudes, hey, sorry, blood numbers, hey, homie. I'm like this, Jersey like, Doc. Everybody pick and roll the jack. Everybody pick and roll the jack. The jacks is just like this. That y'all like a mall. Everybody on the damn phone. So got that old head just sitting at the table like this. He like, and nigga got up. Nigga said, I catch it. I'm looking. I'm like, oh shit. Oh yeah, the mad as fuck. He was like, he started walking laps at first. He was like, no, you mad. He put his hands behind his back. He was like this. Oh yeah, shit. He was like, face looking dumb and shit. But on his third lap, he stopped. He was like, and nigga pushed the ice joint up. He was like, you see him grab the ice cooler is like a little joint, like a little brown joint with wheels. You know what I mean? Like, he pushed the joint up. He was like, he got it. He like, still in that bitch. He was like, you know, he kind of tall. That shit ain't me. And then he was like, and then caught the TV. And then cut the TV off. He was like, hey, look, I just moved in here. I don't want no problems. I don't want no damn problems. But I gotta use that phone. I gotta call my old lady. And y'all ain't gonna let me. I'm talking to whoever. If it don't apply, let it fly. I'm talking to whoever. So the blue team members on the phone like, the dude T standing next to his man on the phone. They over there by the phone. He like, I'm talking to whoever. I gotta use the phone. If you ain't gonna let me use the phone, ain't nobody gonna use the phone. Where I just came from, we made peace with everybody. And we let people use the phone when it's time to use the phone. It's a holiday. And he just snapping out, going, the lady in the booth looking. Everybody looking. He done made a whole announcement. He walk away from the TV. As soon as he walk away from the TV, the tall white dudes in the park was like, he cut the TV back on his He cut the TV back on. He was like, man, what the fuck? I see Doc pull up on him. Doc hollering out. Doc hit him like, man, calm down. I guess Doc telling him, no, you trying to go home. You just got over here, you in class, da-da-da-da-da. Doc running it down to him. Oh, yeah, like, Mad as a bitch. Nigga like, man, fuck this shit. Nigga angry. That nigga was super angry. Like I seen the flames in his eyeballs. That man was mad as shit. That man was mad as a motherfucker, man. Goddamn. Doc over there calming that nigga down. Goddamn. I see Jersey walk over there. When I seen Jersey walk over there, I walk over there on Jersey. We get over there with him and Doc here. Doc was like, man, I'm trying to chill out, man. He can get on our phone. I was like, yeah, you could have been got on the phone. I said, oh, you could have been got on the phone. Now I'm saying in my mind, though, like, don't think you went out lying. But you could have been got on the phone today. Like, you know what I mean? You could have got on the chat. He was like, nah, I want to use their phone. Like, I promise y'all, when he said that, man, this was the freaking guy that was like 28, that was probably freaking stabbing people brains out in prison back then. Man, I promise y'all, man, that man said, now I want to use their phone. And I saw his face and look like he was back in demon mode. Like he was back in demon mode, man. Like demon mode was born again. Like all that go home shit. Like I'm feeling like, you know, dudes that been locked up forever, they can deal with like, I'm gonna straighten up. I'm gonna do the right thing. I'm gonna walk right, man, because going home to my family who I've been gone from for so many years matters. It freaking matters, man. Like I need to use the fucking phone. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck, man. Like after a while, like I think when it comes to like prison shit, then like they family shit, like they choose prison shit over their family because they've been in the prison longer than they've been around their family. That's how crazy it is, man. Like that's why I don't want y'all to go to this place, because like you are put in a situation, man, where like you gotta live like a savage, man. You gotta choose living like a savage, man, over than going home to your family. Like things can happen. You might have to do that. So like right now, even though old head is in a situation where he know he can go home one day, he know he can probably make parole. He has a class in our joint. Old head feeling like, man, that phone shit more important, y'all. So boom. Now that was crazy to me because, you know, somebody like him is supposed to lead by example. For one, you got a class in here. You telling us what to do out there on the street. We need to do right. We watching you now, and you looking like a freaking psychopath. And this is how this shit is. And this is why I say they messed up on Greensville by doing this in my pod. If that was a go home pod or whatever the case is, they let it be that. If you're gonna have old heads that been locked up since goddamn Malcolm X was on the street, like y'all gotta be able to put them in a whole nother section. They can't live with us. They can't live with us, man. I felt like after doing all that time, after doing all those years that I've done, I gotta come live in a re-entry program with dudes that's about not to go home. That wasn't fair to me. But you know what? I can do time in a saltine box. So I didn't give a damn what it was. I didn't give a damn what was going on. But them letting those old school dudes live with us was a bad idea. Like some of them good dudes and they make it through this stuff. But a lot of them can't let the maniac go. Old head wasn't letting this shit go, man. He was feeling mad as shit. That nigga got on the phone. And the whole time he was talking to this old lady, man, that man turned around. He, you know, usually dudes are kind of like high from the pod, so you can hear better and all that. He put his back to the back of the wall, and he was looking at the pod. He put his hand in his pants on some old school shit. He was like, yeah. All I seen his mom kept saying, yeah. Looking around, yeah. Nigga still angry. He made one call. He was about to, he was like, he thought about it, he was like, Jersey was right there, like, oh, I got it. He was like, gave Jersey the jack. He went and sat back down on the table. See a couple dudes hollering at him. He ain't trying to hear that shit. You know what I mean? He's zeroing in on the dude team, on the blue team member, man. He can't get his eyes off this dude. He can't get his eyes off him because he's fucking pissed that these dudes is fucking playing him on his phone. Now, they let him on the phone when they want to. But I think the dude T was really showing them like, yo, we're not going to get back in mode. We just kicked a Muslim off this jack. We're not letting a Muslim get on this fucking phone. You know what I mean? And that's just what it is. So, like, I think that's why he was really, like, dragging him like that. You know what I mean? But I told you put in a situation where it's home or it's savage shit. So, like, old head trying to balance that shit out. I know he is, man. Like, and for real, I know that was a hard mission for him, man. He been down forever. And like, dudes' integrity is all they have in there, y'all. Like, they been like they want their name to stay sturdy. People want their names to stay sturdy in jail because that's all you have in there. You have nothing else but your word and your name. That's it. So, like, old head feeling like fuck that shit. So I can remember, man. I promise y'all everything. This shit was crazy as a bitch. Man, this shit was crazy as a bitch, man. Old head waited for the dude T to go to visitor room one day. You know what I mean? Chilling. It's probably like 4 days later. He waited for the dude T. And the reason why I knew he waited, because after all this shit played out, this is how I saw it. Like, I felt like he waited to the dude, the blue team member dude, go to the VI. He go to the VI. It's only like two little short dudes and another little dude about my height. That the dude, the blue team members be with. The main nigga, the dude T. So they on the phone. They on the phone, man. I promise you. So one of the dudes dip going to sale. I look up. It's the little short dude on the phone, on the blue team member. I looked up again. I seen the dude. Seen the old head walking laps again. He doing the old head walk. Young boy like, yeah, young boy laughing on the phone. He like, yeah. He talking to the original dude. He like, yeah, man. He said, he hold that joint up. So as he like this, I didn't even see old head was getting closer. Old head was like, he hold that joint up. Old head was like, I'm about to use it now, Slim. Young boy was like, they both got the phone. Old head like, young boy like, man, what you doing, man? He like, give me this trap thing. He snatched the phone from the young boy. Young boy was like, what the fuck? He dropped the phone. You hear that shit hit the back of the wall. Y'all know the phone, the receiver's heavy as a bitch. He had the phone in his hand. Goddamn, he dropped the phone. He was like, that shit hit the wall. I was like, oh shit. He was like, so, what you want to do, Slim? What you want to do? What you want to do? Young boy was like, what you want to do? I was like, no, don't say that. Because I seen the mismatch. Now, I done seen little dudes beat bigger dudes before. But I'm sorry, like, I knew for a fact he wasn't going to beat old head, man. Old head was looking like he was ready to fix one of these motherfuckers bad. And it's like he picked his time perfect. So, old head was like, what? Get your motherfucking door open and pussy. I was like, damn, yeah, old head back in psycho mode. He's back in psycho mode. He said, man, get your door open, pussy. Phone still swinging right there. Goddamn, the other dude in the cell, he don't even know what the fuck going on. Goddamn. Young boy was like, fuck you. He go in his door. The celly got down, like, what you doing? He was like, man, let me get the room. He moved all that shit. I said, man, this nigga about to rumble, this psycho. Man, this word, whatchamacallit, old head was waiting right there. He was like this. Sally came out, he was like, man, he went in that bitch again. I couldn't see, but all you heard was like it was sounding like a freaking psycho was fighting. He was like, it was over with. It was quiet. Next thing you know, they had a trash can in the door. That's all you seen was goddamn old head squeezing out that bitch. He was like, trash can fell out. He was like, came out the door. He was like, the phone still was swinging. He was like, don't mess with that phone. He got on the phone. Turned around. Old school shit. Put his hand in his pants, Al Bundy game. And they was like, and it was scanning. Dude come out, the crook nigga, he come out. I guess he heard what happened. He walk over there to the nigga's cell. Nigga was like, fuck happened to you? Nigga was like, man, get your door open, man. Niggas got his door open and shit. I see Doc coming down the steps. Doc always emerge when everything be happening later. He like, Doc coming down the steps like an old ass man every time. Doc be like this, he like, you see me old as a bitch. He's like, hey, what's going on here? I said, yo, your homeboy was turned maniac. He was like, oh, I ain't gonna call old head name. That's what we call him, old head. He was like, oh. Yeah, he turned maniac, bro. He was like, I started looking around. Jersey walked up. Jersey was like, yo, this shit, you better make your food. This shit about to get crazy. When T get back, this shit will get crazy. I'm like, yo, man, this nigga just, what he do to dude? I was like, man, Jersey was like, what you mean what he do? He beat dude ass. You see ain't nothing happen to him? I said, you seen him yet? He was like, I looked in his room. Yeah, he kind of fucked up. I was like, oh, shit. So goddamn, them niggas act like they ain't want no smoke until the main blue team member dude come back to dude T. So he's still in VI. So like this shit was just crazy. So the other nigga over there talked to him. And it's looking like they were ready to size him up. But it's like they started thinking like, damn, like let's wait till bro come back. Like bro give us a better chance. And I think that's what they're doing the whole time. Oh yeah, on the job like this. Watching every damn thing, especially back then when it was at. Niggas ain't come his direction. And nigga hung that bitch up, boom. Oh yeah, walk past them niggas, gritted on their ass. Oh yeah, one of them steps like this. He got to the top fast, you hear me? He got to the top fast as a bitch. Open my door! Lady opened his door, oh yeah, went in that bitch. Oh yeah, came out. Oh yeah, posted up by the steps like this. Super old head status. There's some penitentiary shit right here, y'all. Y'all see niggas doing this shit with sweatpants on the street. Niggas been a penitentiary. And it was like this. Y'all walk over there. See them talking over here like this. Y'all see this shit, man. This is what prison transforms you into, man. It turns you into a freaking animal, man. A freaking animal, man. Like, even when it's your time to go home. And I can't even say, I have no excuse. I was being a psycho. I was being a psycho over this fucking phone, man. But like, this is what this prison is designed to just fucking keep you. You got to be so mentally like tough, man. Like, to be able to make it out those fucking gates. Like, real shit, man. So if you get sentenced, that doesn't mean you're going to make it fucking home, man. Like, it's just fucking designed to fucking keep you down. It is. Look at this shit. Now, he's supposed to be smarter, but prison is all he know. Being a goon with somebody disrespecting him is all he know. And right now, he's feeling like the blue team and was violated, y'all. So, boom! Shit. I'm looking at Doc this time like, man, let that shit play out. What the fuck? Like, you not finna stop. What's gonna happen? Dude about to be mad as a bitch when he come back. Dude finna be mad as a bitch when he come back. Next thing you know, he had a slide open. That's how it sounded. It was so quiet in the damn pod. That shit open up. You see Dude T walk back. You come in here. You go to the booth. Get a lady's pass. You walk to the cell like this, and he was like, hey, T! Hey, T! You walk, you like, yo! You walk over there, he's like, the phone is empty. Nobody's on their phone right now. You walk over there, you like, they talking to him, he like, I see his attention go immediately start looking around. He was like, oh, all right, let me take my shit off. And he had the VI clothes on. That nigga did it. That nigga went to the cell. And they came back, and they on the goddamn wife beater, some shorts, and some goddamn old ass Nikes. He come out, goddamn, see the nigga goddamn this word old head standing right there. Now I don't know if he knew what the situation was, or they told him the whole story, or whatever the case, man. But now that I get a good look at the dude, old head went and punished, man, I swear to God, dude had a fucking knot on his fucking eye like this. Now I see why he was staying in the damn cell, because if anybody see his eye, he's going to medical or to the hole, one of the two. That man was standing over there like this, y'all. I promise y'all, he was standing over by his door now. Now that T came back, he was like this. The man, goddamn baseball on his face. This shit was like this big, like, oh, he just punched him in the same spot like 100 times. That's what it fucking looked like. So he's standing over there, Dude T. He go back over there where they was at. I look up, I see old head still standing over there with his hand in his pants. I'm looking like, oh shit, like all this shit over the jack, man. This shit's stupid, man. This phone should have a nigga going crazy, man. Like, the dude T gonna fight over the jack. So he was like, T came in the middle of the floor. He was like, what's up? My cell or your cell? My cell or your cell? I ain't scared of your old ass. Fuck around with you. I fight old niggas too. My cell or your cell? My cell or your cell? Dude, old head was like, the nigga started smiling. He was like, what the fuck you gonna do, nigga? You try to play my looks when I was gone, nigga? What the fuck you gonna do? And he was like, and the whole time he was smiling, I read his fucking brain. Oh, he was like this. Man, I want to take this motherfucker out. I want to unalive this motherfucker, man. But damn, I want to go home, man. But shit, god damn it, like shit, man. I love my family, man. But shit, I've been in prison my whole life, man. Goddamn, I kind of like unaliving motherfuckers. Oh, head said, oh, head pushed. Oh, head came out with that jump, y'all. And let me remind y'all, this is the go home part of it. There's no guns on Greensville as far as the COs can save your life. Well, none of this shit, none of that shit is in there. I promise y'all, when old head pulled that fucking joint out, it looked like an old head banger. Because when he pulled it out, I'm a vet, so I know how a lot of them shits look. When he pulled that shit out, old head had the fucking string. He had like on the handle, when he made the handle with some sheets, he made like a little loop where he could put his arm through. And then he had the banger like twisted, and you can see that the knife isn't gonna go nowhere when he puts work in. That's what that little loop is for that knife gonna fall out your hand. Like, dudes become veteran fucking savage maniacs, man, when in prison. I'm letting y'all know now. Old head pulled that shit out. He pulled that shit out. T was like, yeah, what's up? He seen that shit. He was like, oh shit. T tried to maneuver. Word, old head run down on him from the back. Man, word, T tried to maneuver, and like, he was shooting to a dead end anyway. Like, it just caught him off guard to kind of run a direction, and he ran towards his man cell which right there is the window. It's a no place to run. He run back there and he tried to run him out. I promise y'all, man, old head was on him. Man, old head was on, old head hit him. Boom! I'm like, I know I just didn't see a nigga get fucking stabbed in the go home part, man. Old head hit that nigga. Boom! Old head hit that nigga. Nigga was like, ah! That nigga, ah! He got the corner, ah! Old head came back, ah! Swung that bitch again, ah! That shit missed over there. He was like, ah! Dude, T got away this way. When he came, ran this way. You seen his homie, the blue T, run up on dude, run up on old head. Old head was like, and it was red. And it was like, come on. He was like this. And it was like, come on, fuck. Come on. And they turned back into savage maniac over this jack, y'all. So boom. I'm standing back. They took me out of Lawrenceville to fucking send me to Psycho Land. Like, why? Why? I could have done my bid at Lawrenceville. I only had a year left. Oh, here in the middle of the floor like this. The dude T like, that nigga ran. That nigga got me. That nigga ran far as a bitch. Oh, he looking. He watching all them niggas. He like, niggas like, yo, man, chill out, man. Chill out. Oh, yeah, like, fuck that. He was in that mode. That nigga was sweating. I seen sweat on his nose. Pause. That nigga was sweating right here. And he had sweat coming right there. You know what that means? He's a goddamn bull. He's a maniac. He's a psycho. That nigga was in the middle of the floor. He done hit the main blue team member, dude. He stabbed the nigga in the back. I said, oh shit, some dude over there. Dude fucked up, he can't do shit. He was like, man, fuck. He over that bitch. He looked like he in panic mode, looking like he's scared, he's losing blood, whatever the case. He's looking terrified. Oh, yeah, in the middle of the floor like this. Niggas like, yo, goddamn, the young boy come out the jump. Young boy went over there by where his T was at. He grabbed a barber chair, a little plastic chair. He run up on old head. Ah, he throw the chair at old head. Old head said, old head weaved that shit and said, man, he ran after that nigga dude. Goddamn, he weaved him. When he weaved him, T was still right there. He seen T. He was like, he went after T haul ass. These niggas was running from that nigga. Man, they was running from that nigga, man. They was running from that nigga, man. I'm like, yo, this is the second time I done seen niggas pull a hammer out over this phone. Like, this shit is bananas, man. These niggas was running for their fucking life, though. Dude injured, running, all type of shit. Finally, the lady, I guess she finally called the people. The people ran that bitch like 20 deep, I promise y'all. I guess she told them somebody has a weapon. They ran that bitch like 20 deep. It wasn't even no need to say, Err. It wasn't no need to even do that. They come in 20 deep, they running that bitch. My word, they running that bitch dude over there bleeding. They run up on old head, they call his name. They know him. Put it down. Put it down, man. Come on, man. You ain't unreliable. So you still good. You still got a chance to go home. You gotta put it down first. They trying to compromise with him. You can put it down. Come on, man. Put it down. They all got their mace cans on. Put it down. He was like, they was like, lock down. Everybody still looking. He like, oh shit, you fuck. He finally snapping his senses. Ding, 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 ding. Shit, that's outside the sound when it dropped. Ding, 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 ding. She hit the floor. CEO grabbed him. She's like, turn around. Turn around. He got cuffed up. He was like, man, why the fuck you do that to that man? He was like, he ain't let me use the phone. Ain't nobody gonna carry me. I gotta talk to my old lady. He was still sweating, but he was like, they ain't let me use the phone. They ain't let me use the phone. He was like, come on. He took that nigga out. Next thing you know, you see the paddy wagon coming to get bro. Man, they come get bro, man. They put bro in the paddy wagon, man. He was laying on his stomach on that joint, man. All you seen was a fucking patch of blood on his back of his wife beater. That's all you seen. That nigga was bleeding. That's word. They took him out. They took that nigga out. They come in that bitch. They start looking around. They spot the other blue team member that had the big ass golf ball on his eye. They grab his dumb ass. They grab him. The other nigga's the only one left. There's only one blue team member left. Word. They locked them niggas up. This word, we was gonna lock the rest of that damn day. We come back out the next day. Man, I promise you, man, it's like 3 little Richmond dudes, man. Goddamn, I look up. Them niggas on the blue team member phone. They on that bitch. They pick and rolling that shit. And you see the blue team member walk up like, yo, hey, yo. They was like, nah, this is our phone now. Y'all see how this shit go? This shit is a cycle of bullshit, man. Stay our ass out of penitentiary, man. This shit was some maniac shit to witness, man. I promise y'all. But that's the end of the damn story. I appreciate y'all for watching as always, man. Y'all know the count, man. Prison is dangerous. Don't ever go there, man. The phone game is different. But I need y'all to stay out the way out here, man. Live your life out here, man. Enjoy your life out here, man. Your life in there is going to be over with, man. I don't want that for y'all, man. So just stay out the way. Period. But y'all already know what it is, man. This was the Tuesday banger game, y'all. Let's start it off right. What I need y'all to do with this one, like, share, subscribe, this one, y'all. Let's get this. Let's get it. Let's go. But y'all be safe, man. And stay your ass out the way.
Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments, get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.